Hey everybody, this is the Herb Guy with the Elder Herb Shop, and welcome to the very first episode of Where Science Meets Nature. On this channel, we'll discuss the many scientific studies on the medicinal value of plants and other natural compounds. Meet my assistant, Soul. His real name's like Bartimus Soul Eater blah blah something the third. He was our daughter's dog, but I can never remember his name, and I'm not real big huge on anime, so if any of you can fill in the blanks, please do so. Comments below. So real quick, small introduction as to who we are and what we do. We're the Elder Herb Shop, and we're a small family-owned apothecary/herb store based in Ashland, Ohio. And by family, I mean my wife and I. As you can probably tell by the name, we sell herbs and other natural products, but we also spend a great deal of time trying to educate people on the medicinal value of natural compounds and the actual science behind it. I'm not going to waste your time telling you what some guy said 2,000 years ago in regards to how plants can heal you, but I am going to present actual scientific research that you can double check for yourself on exactly how herbs and other natural compounds are used as medicine. Now, my current goal is to produce at least one video a week, but a lot of that will depend on how far behind we are on production and whatever family emergencies we may have. And just so you know, I'm not going to be using this channel as a means to advertise. These videos are for informational purposes only. You're not going to see me putting on a 15-minute ad about the benefits of one of our products. For the most part, I'll just be discussing the medicinal value of plants, how to find them in nature, and how to process and use them if you're so inclined. I'll also include links to the studies I reference so you have the ability to read those studies yourself and make up your own mind. And, to be fair, I'm definitely biased against pharmaceuticals. For those of you who followed me for a long time, you'll know exactly where I stand in regards to the FDA and pharmaceutical companies in general. Now, I'll try to stay neutral. Well, okay, so no, I won't. But I will present you with valid scientific research that rebuts primarily many of the things that pharmaceutical companies try to tell you. Now, for the most part, people in the United States automatically disregard natural products as medicine because they're so outdated. I mean, most people have no idea where most of their pharmaceutical drugs even come from. What if I told you that a majority of pharmaceutical drugs are derived from natural substances such as plants and insects, molds and fungi, animals, etc.? And when it comes to the natural health industry, it's easy to dismiss someone who comes across as a nut, whether their information is valid or not. Oh, look, a trillium. It came back. We have like a dozen plants this year. That's a really nice one. I've been nurturing this for like 3 years, so we'll see what we get this year. Sorry. Now, when it comes to the natural health industry, people that are nuts, I mean, they're fairly easily dismissed. I mean, if it's some person wearing a moo-moo and waving a big old thing of sage telling you, hey, let's get rid of some bad juju, people are necessarily not going to listen to them just because they're so out of the ordinary. Now, in regards to pharmaceutical companies, well, they spread their own version of lies. Realistically, how profitable is it for a pharmaceutical company if you could go out to your backyard and get your own medicine? When have you ever heard of a pharmaceutical CEO talk about the customers that they have to answer to? They don't talk about their customers. They talk about their shareholders, which is an entirely different animal. Does the name Martin Shkreli ring any bells? You know, the guy that bumped the price of a pill from $13.50 to $738 or something for profit. He didn't care about the people he was trying to serve, only his shareholders and his pocketbook. Now, if you want some basic statistics, only 1 in 3 approved drugs have what's called a post-market safety event. Now, that's after they've been tested and approved and all that stuff. Now, what that means is many people got sick due to a drug that was tested and approved, and it's about 33% of the drugs that are on the market today. And now that they're fast-tracking the process, there's probably going to be even more. I don't have a whole lot of statistics to back that up, man. That's just common sense. Alright, so enough about that subject. That's an entirely whole nother can of worms to open. So let's get on with what to expect in our next episode. Right now I'm working on another video. Those are May-apples, by the way. They look kind of ugly. The leaves themselves look almost deformed when they're first starting to come out. Anyway, I'm sorry. So I'm working on another video, and in regards to the medicinal value of plant resins and various plants and their antimicrobial activity. Okay, so it'll be maybe a 10 or 15 minute video. I'll have a bunch of links in it to back up all the claims, and you folks can take a look at it and, you know, do what you want to with the information. I do appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Where Science Meets Nature.